All right, everybody. So I guess here we're recording and we're gonna try this. Usually I use Riverside, and so I'm going to try this live stream through YouTube. I'm not really sure, be honest with you. Not really sure how this is gonna go. And so hey, you know what? We're gonna just gonna go for it. So I'm Tiger. My name's Kerry, but my channels are Tiger. And this is my brand, and so this is my storytelling channel. And this is I used to have an auction business. I used to do auctions. Things have setbacks, right? So um okay, I need to get into the page share, um share screen. Okay, so let me move this over here. Tell you what, I'm sorry. You know what? Every time I do this, I'm realizing, trying to figure out a little bit more of how I make this work the right way. And so I'm trying to see both my camera screen and everything at the same time, and then have my page accessible so I can see that as well. Okay, so Bright Star Auctions. All right. Um, so this is on BidSpotter, and um, slide that just a tad there. So I use BidSpotter in sourcing auctions. Um, so I'm giving them free shout out and all this stuff. Um, I've been looking for a long time for a good source of resale material, and based on the things that I like to have, I like BidSpotter. There's depending on the day, you're going to find a whole lot. Or you're going to find nothing, right? That's just how it is. And yes, I'm having my oatmeal because it's breakfast time, right? Um, I didn't do this right, but okay. Yeah. Um, okay. So, what do I like about these guys? Well, um, okay, let me start off today. So right now I'm watching an auction out of Middlebury, Indiana, which is up by South Bend, and this is on the BitSpotter thing. I guess it's not showing, but anyway, so they do like these monthly or quarterly auctions at various plots around the U.S. And so right now they've got this one going on, and it's heavy equipment for the most part, but there are some things that fit my style. And what I'm looking at, and I'm trying to find this, excuse me. So while I'm trying to find what I'm looking to buy today, this is what I want to show you here is stuff is coming up. They do this in a I think they do this in a bidding queue, um or else it's done in a short, like adding 30 seconds on per bid. um let's see here. Okay, so the downfalls of some of the sites on here, and it's everybody's got their choice of what they do, and I don't like this at all. Is they're saying that when you're looking at these items, you're not actually seeing what the winning bid is. Okay, you're not seeing the winning bid, so that kind of that frustrates me because I'm trying to see, if I want to go chase this thing, what's it going to cost me? right? That's where I'm at. I'm a numbers guy. I like numbers, right? So when it's like, hey, car, what's okay, I'm looking for a car. What's this car? This car's gonna set you back. This is $15,000, by tax and all this. So you want to walk out the door cash, it's gonna be 17,000. Okay. I can deal with that. But looking at this thing, and unless you actually catch the auction ending or that item, then you're not gonna get it. Okay, so let me try and unscrew this pooch here. Um, this ain't working out the way I want. This webcam, I've got to get a spot to hold my webcam the right way. Okay. Okay, let's find the first page. Everything had already ended. This one started at 9 o'clock this morning, so understandably of it's gone. And okay, so here we are. You got a skid steer rake, it's $5. Okay. Now the downside is you go online, look out, find that thing weighs 300 pounds, and you're like, oh, guess I won't be literally picking that sucker up, right? Um, because there's some other things I was looking at and I thought, man, that would be a good deal. And then it's like, wait a minute, how you gonna get it? Because you're responsible for your own rigging, or else you got to pay some company to come in. And I can tell you that's gonna, I mean, they'll probably give you a discount if they're on site, but you're gonna pay. All right, that's no joke. You are gonna pay. Now here's some rippers. Here's some containers, right? If I was looking to get a container, a 40-foot, man, that's a $25. That's a deal. Going to cost you to get it home, but it's a good deal. Now here's a 10-foot container, which I think that's pretty cool. Water pump. If they were generators, I'd be on it. Ratchet binders, mini excavator attachments, wrought iron. Okay, now see, these got some bids on it. People are looking at that. This 23 by 30 all steel carport. Um, I'm surprised at this, really. That makes no sense to me. That's too much money for that. But maybe they just put too much stuff, right? They're just putting out too much stuff. And um, okay, unused heavy duty storage racks. Now, the downside with this auction, the way they're doing this stuff, is I don't know when this item ends, right? I don't know when it ends. Now, the thing that you do got to like about this is that this stuff is new, right? It's new, and you you got to figure out the rigging when you get up there. Okay, let's just be honest with that. You got to figure how am I going to load this sucker? Um, I'm I'm not sure of it, but that's a big fat box right there. Okay, and it's got to go in sideways on a flatbed with a forklift. Now, I think they do have forklift there for the lot, but you got to get that up there. Then when you get back, you've got to get it off. Okay, so that is a problem you got to deal with. All right. Um, oh, I know what I've got to. No, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do it this way. Hold on. Hmm. All right. I'm just trying to see. I'm on their website. I'm just trying to see. Um, okay. So here's if you go in through their website, then, you're going to get in and you're going to see it item by item. Um, let's see here. I can't show you two screens. So, um, see, we're on to the second page. I've got item. Well, okay. 1448. Okay, so 1448 on the regular page over there is showing $5. And right here, whoops, whoops. 370. So that's showing you the difference. Um, okay, all right. See, here we go. All right, here we go. This is the real deal right here. So the price, right now these units are up to 3,000, right? 155 on these little small ones. That makes more sense. Okay, that's how these water pumps, yeah, have no value in them. Here's an air compressor, 350. Um, yeah, 800. So these things are going to be $1,000 for these carports. I'm not sure of the price on them. I've looked them up, but you got to be looking at the right size. So, yeah, 20 by 20s, they got 20 by 30s. Um, let's see, what's this last one? The last one sold this here, um, skeleton bucket 450. All right. This one's up to 500. All right, this set of pallet rackings up to $130. Heavy duty tire changer. A new car, two-post lift. All right. Ooh, fuel tanks. Wow. 116 gallons. That's some big puppies right there. Say what now? Hmm. I'm interested in this. I think these are like $5,000. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. Magnum Gold. All right, let's see here. Slide over, hit Control V. What do we got here? 3,000 on eBay. 3,000 on eBay, people. All right. Right now, that high bid is $75. Now, there's no guarantee it's going to be 75 when you get to it. Okay, now I was looking at these chairs, and that's what I'm more interested in. But you don't know until you get to the end of the auction, you just don't know anything. Now, these chairs right here, $1,000 chairs, 8D massage. I don't know what that is, but it's a lot. All right. So, um, I'm curious on these. On the website, I didn't get this stuff here because it just didn't, I don't know. Everything seems to lag. See, the tire changer prices that they're, so none of this really makes a lot of sense. And these tanks are showing 40, $50. Okay, here we go. Now I see it. Well, I'm registered, so I guess I'll have to log in with my BidSpotter ID on their website. Huh, okay. All right, so you can see the auctioneers live. Um, all right, so here's the live tab. You just gotta. I've been messing with BidSpotter for a little bit, but um, so each company, they're just using the platform. So they got their own entities, and they have their own weird stuff that they all do. So you can see right here. Uh, it's an Amish looking auction. It's funny you're not thinking you're gonna see a bunch of Amish guys in here doing the auctions. I don't know, I don't get it, but hey, each their own, right? So um okay, that's $1,100 for a 76-inch skid steer skeleton grapple. All right. Well, they're up to 1,200 on this sucker. Mm, love me some oatmeal. Hmm. All right. Well, I'm not in on this stuff. Um, okay, I got it now. All right. Ah, no? Oh, okay. Well, I guess another one then. Sold $1,100 to Room, whoever Room is. 11:58. So I've had this thing going for 20 minutes about, and they went through 10 items. All right. So one item every 2 minutes is a justifiable um, time frame. So I guess my question is how long is it going to take to get to the stuff I'm looking at? Said 344 items. So at 2 minutes each, you're talking about 600 minutes. That's 10 hours. And then you're gonna have some things where they get no bids, everything just goes straight through because the people done put their prices out and they done walked away. And then you've got the ones where people just come and they keep bidding, right? They just keep bidding. So on this is the deal. If you want to see I'm right here on their live page, and if you want to go back and see what everything went for, this is probably going to be the only place to go back and find out what the real price was. I don't like but it is what it is. And you'll find the consistencies and the inconsistencies in here. Let me tell you. All right. So I'm looking at these chairs that I'm looking at these massage chairs. And again, right here. So I'm on their website, not the Bid Spotter website. And through this, you can actually take the previous items right here. Whoops.
All right, you're buying the 2 yard now on 1460. We're gonna there you go.
You
What
can
are you
go
doing this deal? Somebody
previous
give
items
1,000. The
and
barony
see
one up
what
there on
their
three. You
cost
get free
was.
here now. Free and free.
All
How
right,
much?
so
And right,
you know,
$200. What two
you
here?
gotta.
Ding to you. Better not two
It's
here.
not
Ding. I get
cheating.
50
You're
now
just
on the
trying to
barony.
figure
100
out
now.
what
Half here now. Free
what
now.
the
Half.
deal
Get
is
three and a
on
half
this
here now.
stuff.
Free and a half here now. 300 and
Um,
bid it on her. I get 300 now. Half the barony.
Skid
300 and two
steers
yarder, gentlemen.
premium.
Three and a half. The
Okay,
barony. 300 and bid it. I get three and a half. Now on the
mower.
barony. Four here. Ding. Four and $400 bid here now. Three now. What's wrong with this one, gentlemen? Four now. Five. I get four up and a five here. Ding.
All
Five
right,
and $500 on there. Four now. Five. How about a half
interesting.
here? Ding. 400 and bid it. Mr. Colton. Four and a half if you want her. I get four here now, half here, 400 and then the barony, 450 dollar. I get
Now the
400
thing
now,
I
half the
saw
barony,
before
450.
is
Last
these
call, do her quick. Now
are
five the barony, five and
just for this
$500 on there,
stock,
four and a half. Somebody
and
get
so
500 bid on
one
in
good
$500
part about
now, half
having to
here,
trust
500
these
and then
guys
I
is
get
that
500 and a half here, a
this
little quicker
stuff
this time, Colton.
is
500 and you
going
don't want to miss you. 500 and a half here, 500
to
and bid
all
able to bid
be
here,
that they're
500 and
new
a
in
half
the
here,
box and
500
what
and
they
bid
say
on there,
so.
five and a half
All
of
right,
them
and
down, y'all
that's
in,
a
y'all
good
done, five and
thing
a
if
half of
you're
them
gonna
down
be,
here, done. Sold
you
him
gotta have
$500 bill
trust
on
in who you're
1073, 1073.
buying with.
1461 this time. This is a
Okay,
1.5
so
yard. All right.
all right. Now I'm back to the main page on Bid Spotter. All right. I'm going to go to my watch list and I'm going to show you some things. All right. So, right here, you're looking at the stuff for today. Now, um, also going here at the same time, kind of, is they got this stuff in York Springs, Pennsylvania, and Tampa, Florida. One thing that I've got my eye on here, it's just, you know, it's out of reach today, just, you know, getting up to Wisconsin and everything. But there's a nice looking van here, and then there's one in Omaha for 250. But these things you really want to get up and see what's going on. Now, this is my watch list. This is not the all the auctions, etc. Now, one thing I'm looking at here is tomorrow there's an auction in Hoffman Estates in Chicago, north of Chicago, and um, it's a water restoration company. They come in after you had fire damage, smoke damage, whatever. And they, they've got a bunch of stuff, a lot most all of it's used. Some of it looks kinda raggedy, but, these things, a lot of them's got hour counters, etcetera, so you can kinda see where you're going on things. But, this one here has something that's got my interest. I'm just, um, I don't know, tell you the truth, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to do this, and I'm gonna go see what it's gonna cost. Alright. This Train air handler on eBay is $750. Okay? You can get this thing on eBay for $750. Okay? So, for me, that's, I don't know, it's gotta be the right price 'cause on eBay, um, is that 700 with a coupon code. Local pickup only. Okay, so there's no shipping involved. This is just so by the time they get done, they're gonna pay eBay 75 bucks, let's say 10%, 75 to 100 bucks. So they're gonna get, let's say 650 out of this. Um, okay, so if I'm gonna sell it on Facebook, I'm probably gonna do 500, but I'm not, um, I don't know. It'd have to be a good deal for me. It'd really have to be a really good deal, for gas and everything else. Now they've got 6 of those. They got these little electrostatic backpack sprayers. They got 2 of them. Then you get into they got these air movers, okay? These are good air movers right here. They're not the ones that are gonna dry pointed straight at the floor. This is a room dryer, okay? You could have damage going up the walls and stuff, and you're just trying to get that whole air circulating so the dehumidifiers and the air scrubbers can take everything out of the air. That is what the purpose of this is, and it is not some footsie tootsie little thing that no, 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 no. This is a um Tim the Tool Man Taylor here. It's a air mover. That's right, buddy. Air Mover City. That's what we got. And they've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They got 17 times 3, buddy. Figure that one out. So they got about 50 of these suckers. Um, Let's see what else we got here. Now they got these air scrubbers right here. Um, I like those, these guys, I resell them. And so these guys who are in this business, um, you know, they're hit and miss, but it's like, well, they have one die and they're stuck. So then they come calling me and they're all, oh, I need one now, give me a good deal. No. But then they turn around and go, well, you know what? This guy's got a good deal. So do you have any more? Sorry, dude, that's my only one. Well, so I'm kind of torn because I've only got so much money, and getting up to north of Chicago here this week is probably not going to work for me. I mean, I can make it work, but I've also got to have the money to buy everything I want. Um, I like this air mover here. These are cool. These dry pods, I've had some of them before. Those are cool. They got moisture scans. Um, and I'm not sure of I don't know. They got some they have some other equipment that honestly I'd never seen before. And so and one of these things they got, it's to get down below the laminate that you put down on your floor, because when you've got laminate put down, you get water up underneath there, it's going to buckle. And so somebody came up with this thing. It's really weird looking, but I guess they're able to take one or two pieces of wood out of your floor and put this in there, and it'll like blow the whole thing up and dry it out. Um, this Phoenix Hydro X vacuum, I was really looking in because supposedly that is an extremely top-rated carpet extractor or water extractor for carpet. And I've always got a variety of people that are looking for stuff, and this came up, and I was like, man, that would be good for me. Power distribution centers, and of course the dehumidifiers. Okay. Again, I don't want you bidding against me. I don't guess too many people's going to see this today. It'd be cool if it blows up, but odds are it's not. Um, but um, this is how I look at things when I'm on the auction. Now, they got two of these ride along floor polishers, no battery charger. I'd have to look that up because I'm just not really sure, and I think that's going to hinder the price a lot. A desiccant dehumidifier, um, that's for blowing air long range and keeping it clean. You got these nice burnishers; they're still at $25. Here's another buffer. Here's a grinder, a little man lift. I'm not sure how much that weighs, but I'd probably just get some ratchet straps and ratchet it up on a trailer, bring it home, and sell it. Um, all right. So coming up late next week is another auction that I like, and it's out of Salisbury, Maryland. And I'm sorry, but when I see that word, I don't see I see Salisbury steak. Okay, you have to forgive me. So I want to go to Salisbury steak, Maryland, and get me some more cleaning equipment. Now, what it is there's a pharmaceutical company closing, and it's on the other side of the bay from Washington D.C. So, if there was an inconvenient place to go there to go for an auction, this is it. I mean, like, really, dudes, I got to go past D.C. and then drive down out into the Gulf on that island, whatever you call it, peninsula, and get this stuff, and then drive all the way back, which that puts me in the same company as everybody else. However, they've got some good stuff, and I'll give it to them. I don't understand it. Now I do understand. So they've got this load of dehumidifiers, and they've been setting on them. So I'm not sure how long this whole process of closing down has been, but they've got this carpet extractor this is a Sandia, which is top of the line. Okay. Um, a lot of people they've got a version, they use it for carpet cleaning, which it could be this one. I haven't looked. I don't see an extractor wand with it, but people who do car detailing, they use these things. All right, that's just the deal. They use these things, and they're a couple $1,000s. So I'm looking at it, and I'm interested. Now this is tomorrow, 13 hours. So this one's going to start up at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Or no, 13 June. I'm sorry, it's not 13 hours. It's going to start up next Friday. That's weird. So, one thing about it is they've got these suckers on pallets of 4. Um, they're not listed as new. So you would therefore not be bidding as new, but they're extremely clean and in pharmaceutical. So, I had the pleasure of working at Bar Labs, Teva Pharmaceuticals here in Cincinnati for about 15 years. And one thing that you understand about the pharmaceutical business is the cleanliness that has to be there. If you're walking into a um, hold on a second, man. If you're walking into a pharmaceutical place and it's a old decrepit building, then you need to leave. Okay. You need to find out what products are made there and you need to boycott that crap because the one thing the FDA is about cleanliness. Okay. That's the first thing right there. If the place isn't clean, the drugs coming out are just bad. That's just the bottom line right there. And and so when I look at these pictures here, um, this whole place was clean. Okay. If you look in that background, right, all through here, you see these automatic sliding doors. You got your pallet racks, you got your catch, whatever that is for, whatever. So um let's back up on here. So what's gotten my attention? Um so I can't read what's on the thing. I don't know, Spook Lane or something. I don't know. Everything, these all look good. So I'm going to bet that they are slightly used. And when I went on eBay yesterday, the day before, these things were now. Understand they can list anything for whatever they want, but these were going for $1,000, $1,100. Now I don't know that they were selling. I do know that the company got bought out by an Australian company a few years ago, and they sell some things in the US, but mostly this stuff is for Australia. Okay. It's a company called Fantech, and but these are just like the Blue Dry, the Mounto, the Allure Air, all these guys, basically it's the I mean, come on, it's the same technology, you know, just they got different size motors in the crap, whatever, but it's all the same. So this is what I like, and you can look when you look at these pictures, the thing that I'm not seeing is a bunch of dirty, damaged equipment, right? I'm not seeing dirty, damaged equipment. Now, I like the battery powered air pack. I like that. This is an air move. It's a weird one, but I'll take it. You've got this electric tugger. I'm not exactly sure how you would use a tugger, but it's got a trailer hitch on it, right? It's got a spindle mount for it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Um, now they had a bunch of other stuff that I'm not interested in. And it's like, okay, I know my limits and that stuff is out. So that's okay. Um, these guys over here, we've been about 40 minutes and they have done, they are on 1652. Wow. They're moving. I'm gonna give them credit. They got this stuff moving. Um, I don't know how much of this. Um, so sorry, I'm jumping ship, but I'm going back to the chairs and stuff in Indiana. Um, uh, just looking to see how many items there are. This thing had 300 and something items. So I guess they got to have some skipped numbers in here. I don't really get it, but seems like they got more than what's listed, really, to tell you the truth. Maybe I wasn't looking at this auction that well. But anyway, all right. So Wixom, Michigan. There's a buffer, pillow bearings. Now these things got value. I don't know how fast they sell. I'm wanting to look into this because just looking to get more onto the eBay side of things versus this cash and carry you do with people live here from Facebook, and it gets to you after a while. You get stood up, just a whole bunch of people that disappear on you, and after a while, you just go, "Ah, man, I don't know how much more of this I can do." So if I can do eBay, um, so I've been getting my stuff listed on eBay. I've got some things that I bought that because of the value, I think it's going to be better served there, and so that's what I've got in my mind when I'm looking at stuff like this. Um, Timken bearings. Um, I guess they're probably one of the largest manufacturers in the world. This stuff is in Hall, Tennessee in another 2 weeks. Um, Now it saves them exactly as you add them to your saved list. So you may not see everything in order thinking, oh, that gap that I saw, there's nothing, I don't have anything up in between. In reality, later on, you added stuff, so you got to check your entire watch list before you end up missing out. Um, Something here. There's this is a bidirectional power converter, and I'm not the most knowledgeable on this solar power stuff, so I was curious as to the value, and looking it up, it had a lot of value. Um, a lot of value in it, but it's wondering how hard it is to move it. That's always going to be the deal is how hard to move this stuff. And you can get I can give this to you for free and it's worth $1 million. But if nobody will touch it, think about that. If no one wants to buy your item, what do you do? And that's that's for you to determine, right? That's your decision on everything. But think about that. So anyway, so coming up here, I think this is Detroit. Um, they're running a series of auctions, Bid It Up. Okay, and they're one of the third party people here on Bid Spotter, and they've got these pallets of electrical panels, 30 amp, whatever they've got all kinds of stuff in here. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Um, a big scissor lift table. This thing got 1,000 pound um limit. So I'm curious because I might bring that back home if I get a good deal. Now this stuff here is okay. It's showing okay. They're starting at $1. Now I like that. Um, so they're starting at $1, and this stuff goes off next week. I think this is around the Detroit area. Crap. Sorry. Oh, let's see here. AC models, a rapid charger, Makitas. This is some stuff I've seen, but I'm really I'm not sure. Be honest with you, I'm not sure how to use this stuff. Your buyers are, and there's so much of this. Is it going to get flooded on the market, and then your shares are devalued? All right, that's just the truth. So I'm not sure. I'm just trying to. I got it on here now. Here's a M9000 engine. All right. I don't know. I was really curious. I'll tell you, this is where I was curious. It got these solar panels. Well, hang on here. Let me see what. Uh, hmm, no. Um, Approval pending. Approval pending. Well, M&M Auctions. All right. Sorry, I just trying to. Okay, I'm approved a bid on this, so, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's a whole skid of these things. Wow. Huh. This matters if somebody else comes along to bid. That's the truth. Now, here's some APC units, some battery control units, and they they sell. You got to do it the right price. They've got, I don't know, they got several of these up here, a few. Then they got some Herman Miller chairs that all look new. So I'm really curious as to how these chairs are going to go. Uh, what dollar? I'm gonna throw $11. I don't like odd numbers. I don't get them. It says I'm pending, so I don't know. Another week, I gotta wait on that. Okay, and then they've got some fatigue mats. They got some eye washing stations, etc. So, um, anyway, so just kind of trying to show you a little bit of. Well, let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Oh, here we're watching 2 grand for this. They're moving through these numbers pretty quick. I'll give them that much. Um, I'm gonna time 2 of them and see what happens here. Um, just kinda curious. This will suck up your day in a minute. Ha ha! Okay. Stopwatch. So what I'm really curious as to how long these things are in the queue. Um, I guess they're calling it off, so you're not adding time. It's just they're getting people to bid, and there you go.
$1,900. Hit it again.
Here's to what
$1,900.
town
I want to
you
make it
haven't
19, 19, 19,
listened to
19,
the
99.
town.
Sold 17 and a half. Number again. Thank you, Sham. 1764. Another one. 10 and a half by 6 and a half. 800 now. $1,000. $1,000. Hit it down. You want to pound a pound down a minute. Pound a pound down. You want to make it $1,000. And now 12 and a half. I'm beat. Everybody ought to bid. 12 and a half. I'm beat. 12 and a half. I'm beat. 1,000. Nothing but I'm beat. 12 and a half. And now 12 and a half. Bid here now. 15. You know to get 15. Pound up. $100. Pound 12 and a half. Get 15. Pound up. Now 1750. I'm beat. Come on, Freeman. 15. 17 and a half. And now $2,000. And now $2,000. I bet one of those good mattresses would fit right in there. 17 and a half, $2,000 is all. I know $2,000. I'm bid some down with a man beer. $2,000. You want to make a team bid now? $2,000 with a man bid here. Something down here now. Sold 17 and a half, 8111. Line number 1765. We've got another 10 and a half by 6 and a half, and the last one this side. As it'll get a window and all, it'll get on 600, 800. Now wait, everybody out of bed. It'll get 800, it'll get 800. And now 1750 bid. I'm bid $1,500, $1,750, 15, 16, $1,600. Do it quick if you want 15, 16. And now $1,600. 17, 17, 17, $1,700. Do you want to bid? Please mute yourself if you don't want to bid. 16, 17, 18. I'm bid 17, 18, 18. Kevin. Hit it get $1,800. I'm on a bed, $1,800. Oh, now I need you again, Freeman. 1,800, 1,900. I now $2,000. I'll think of you again next time I sleep on my mattress, Freeman. 19.2. I now $2,000 to the bell. $1,800. $2,000. $21. I'm bid 221. I'm bid $2,000 to the bell. 2,100. I'm bid $2,100. So, sorry, Freeman, I missed you on that one. Hopefully, you can use the next one. That one was going at $2,000. Lot number 1766 is going to be a 9.5 by 5.5. This one does have the window. Here to get $1,500. Here to get $500, $750. I'm going to make it $750. I'm going to make it $750 is all. Here to get only $500, $750. I'm going to make it $750. $1,000. Here to get $500. Here's somebody get 12.5. Peroxy comes alive. 12 and a half. I'm going to be buyer. It'll get down to 15. It'll get 15. Order 1,250, 1171. Line number 1767, 9.5 by 5.5. Somebody get here to get $500 now. $5 now, $5 bed. Here to get $500. I'm sure to get $5. I'm bid. $500 now. It'll get $750 on the phone. I'm bid. Yes, 7.5 on the rice, sir. Now $1,000 around the phone. And out now 12.5. I'm bid. $12 down. $12.5. Come back to the phone. 12.5 is all. Good turn. Here's somebody get $12.50. It'll get $12 down. $12.5 bid. $10 bid. It'll get $12.5. $15. It'll get $15. Bit of Brycer's in the lead. Peroxy needs again. $1,500. Here to get $1,500. Illinois. Here to get $1,500. Down here now. Oh, 12.5. Good job, Wayne. 12.5 on 1093. Oh, the last container of the day. Line number 1768, 9.5 by 5.5. Somebody get it to get $1,500. 500. Thank you. 750. And now 1,000. Here to get down to you just like Proxy. Get to be 1,000. Here to get down. You want to pound a pound down. Hang in there, Illinois. $1,000. $1,000. Here we go down. You want to burn on a pan, $7 have a beat every equipment factor one behind. 750 is bid. You get to be $1,000. And now 12 and a half. Illinois comes alive. Either get 1250, but get down and Pebble having a minute, pound 10 bid. You want Pebble having a man bid for it 10. You 50, get him in mine. I'm bid down 12 and a half. I'm bid 10 bid, 50, but get down and give 11. I'll let you in. $1,100. And now $1,100. I'm bid down on the man. $1,100 once and twice. See $1,100. See level down. You want it? Oh, 1,000 on the bell, 8111. Illinois strikes on Peroxy bed. We're ready for water pumps. It's a 1,800. It's a 3-inch semi-trash water pump. And it's a brand new one, and it's a landowner, and somebody get $500. $75, now $100. You don't want to pay them, you don't want to pay them, $100, now half I'm bait 1 month, 50 big amount of pay him and a man bait for $100 on the man bait 50. To come on here, didn't have a man bait quarter beat a pound, 1 pound, quarter down 20 by the man down here, name. So for 100, 1164, line number 1801, brand new landowner, 1 pound, $100 now a quarter. I'm be 1 pound, quarter down, but a man be 1 pound, 1 quarter down, bait a pound, 1 pound, 1 quarter, 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 man down here now. So for 100, 1046. On line number 1802, line on 1 pump, to get 65, and now 100, thanking a quarter. I'm be 1 pound, a quarter down, my pound, 1 pound, 1 quarter down, but a man be for 100. If you can buy these under $300, do it and do it quick. I'm leaving $100, 100 a quarter. Here to get 1 pound, a quarter down, 25. Do it again, Ryan. $100, 100 a quarter. Here to get 1 pound, a quarter, beat a pound, 1 quarter, bomb, and so for 100, Peroxy strikes again, 80-30. Line number 1803. Another water pump and 100 on a bit of Brycer. Now quarter. I'm being 1 pound, 1 quarter down, 120, beat a pound, 1 quarter down, 20, but beat a pound, 1 quarter down, but a man down here, 900 down, but a man beer quarter down. So for 100 on 1046. Last water pump, line number 1804. Here to get on there, and my man bid here, 1 quarter. I'm bid 100 bid here, 1 quarter. Here to get 1 pound, a quarter down, a pound, 1 quarter down, but a man down here. I got only 100 bids. Somebody 1 quarter. Here to get 1 here, need a quarter, 20, couple of pound down here now. So for 100 on 8020, lot number 1805. Now we're ready for the 7-foot double leg lifting chain sling. Here to get on back there, number 292. 100 bid, thinking a quarter now half. And I 175 and even buy him. And bid 150 bid here, 175 down. Or do you want to bid 175, 175? The only one we've got today, 175 is all. And I'm 175 bid here, 175 and so 150. Thank you, well on 1073, 1806. Your 5,400 pound ratchet binders and the change. There's a total of 24 of them in there. Somebody give $1,000, 100 thanking, now 200 thanking, now 300 thanking, a 4. If it get paid, don't form bed, penalty, don't need it, it'll get pulled down 500 bed, form bed, you bed, $500, my find a port on 5 bed. And now 5 bed, may the best ring man win. 400 is all, $500. Get him in mine, $500, need my mind. It'll get pulled on 4.5, I'm bed, form bed. For the big corner down, find a food to have a man bait for. Here's somebody get for the 5. I'm beat, I'm beat $500. No, I'm beat, I'm here 550. The longer you wait, the behind you get my iron $500, 550. I'm beat, I'm beat, I'm having a minute, $500, I'm a man bait, hold on near 9. Sold $500, 8111. It's kind of like the patients in the niche. They won by more than they had to. On number 1807, here comes another set of ratchet binders and chains. Total of 15, and these are bigger, 9,200 pounders. He to get pound $1, he to be 3, now have no 4. I'm be 3, how to be Peroxy strikes again, $400. I'm be 3, how to be $400, my pound be heavy to be done in the 4, I'm be 4.5, 5. I'm be now half, I'm be 550, now $600, and now 6 bid, and now $600, I'm have it get 600, it's a runaway, $600 on my him, I'm be holding the 9, so 550, 8069, 8069, lot number 1808, different story, 40-gallon, 2-stage, truck-mounted air compressor, 40-gallon capacity. Hey, to get on back there to get a horizontal tank on this one. Hey, to get on back there, 40-gallon. Hey, to get on back there, $1,500. Hit the paid. Hey, to get 1,500, 500, 750. Same capacity, same amount of hair on the head as iron. I'm beat, I'm $750, $600. And I'll say, I'm beat, I'm $600. 7. He did get $700, $600. And you want to beat $700, I'll beat $6,700. The bid is on the phone. Somebody gets $700. He did get $700. We're missing somebody. $700 better deal. He did get $700. I'm going to bid. Here's $600. I'm going to bid 7 and sold $600. Repeat the number. Dingashan, lot number 1809. Got another one just like her. 40-gallon, two-stage truck mounted. Here you go, about there. $500 now, 6 bed. And now 600. I'm bait. I'm going to 670. $100 minute. Pound weight. Pound weight. Pound weight. 7 hammer to get 8 bed. And now 800. I'm bait. 7 hammer to beat. Pound weight. Pound millimeter. Pound weight. Pound millimeter. Eric. $800 is all. I'm bait. 7 hammer to beat. $800. Do you want to make it? Now have. I'm bait. Now have. I'm bait. $100. Number 850. $800. Sellersburg, Huntington, Atkinson, Illinois, 850. So, $800. I think that's 2 in a row, but say your number again. Thank you, Sham. On number 1810. Another. Oh, no. It is a different deal. Mini excavator attachment set. It includes a bucket, a hydraulic fitting, bucket, a semi-automatic quick changer, oak grapple, wood grapple, a 16-inch rake, a 7-inch auger, an 11-inch auger rodder, ripper, hydraulic thumb, a 22-inch grid bucket, and a set of 12 pins, and it might have the kitchen sink. Here do you want to pay $1,500? Here to get $500. Thank you. $750. Thank you. Now $1,000. Here to get $1,000. I thought mine was out. I'm based on how to beat it. He was. I'm based on how to beat it. Here to get $1,000. $800. Anybody else? I'm based on how to beat it. Here we go. I'm based on how to beat it. Macy, Indiana. Wayne is going to be so let down if you don't bid again. $700 to get $800. And I wait. And be some yes, now 850. No 9. I'm beating out Warsaw. Do you want to be 900? Come on, Proxy. I'm beating. I haven't beat it. He's rooting for you. I know 900. I'm beating. I haven't beat it. He'll put you on his Christmas list. 8.5. $900. There to get on 9. I hope you like the conpie. Sold 850. 1076. 1076. 1811. Got another mini excavator attachment set with all those attachments. $1,500. You to get 500. 750. 7.5 on bid to Brycer. Now 1,000. I'm beat 700 beat. I'll take 850. I'm beat 7.5. 8.5. 8.5. Now 1,000. 9.5. No 1,000. Here to get 975 on bid to Brycer. Head on $1,000. Here to get down 975 down 1,000 down. I 1,000. I'm beat Massachusetts. You better fill up your trailer. $1,000 is all. Here to get down Massachusetts. I know you're up there in Celtics land, and I know those Celtics didn't quite finish the job this year, but you could. $1,000. Here to get down. Usually we Pacers fans can't lord it over you, but this year we're gonna enjoy it. $1,000 is all. Come on, Massachusetts. Here to get $1,000. Here down to your night. So 975 on 1076. The last mini excavator attachment set. Line number 1812. 7.5. And now $1,000. Now 12.5. Oh, you're late, Proxy. You got to be 12.50. Now give 11, Massachusetts. Down to the bell, $1,100. And now 12. $1,200. Here to get 12, Massachusetts. I still don't have you. Here to get $1,200. $1,200. You want to be 12? And now $1,200. Jason Tatum, go out. $1,100. $1,200. And now $1,200. You want to be $1,100. 12, 13. Here to get 13. Are you still thinking about it there, Massachusetts? Here to get 13, 14. Here to get 13. Park the car and get her bed. Here to get 13, 14, 14. Hold down to your name. So $1,300. 8030. Oh, we're ready for some fence. Lock number 1813 is going to be 7 foot by 10 foot raw on-site fence. There's a package of 22 panels, includes the putts and hardware to install. Line number 1813. Here to get you down. Here to get you 100, 600, 7, now 1,000. Here to get 12.5. I'm bid. Here's somebody 1,100. I'm bid. $1,100. Now you're allowed to yell. And now 16 bid. I'm bid 15, 16, and now $1,600 bid here. $1,500. Keep me on the straight and narrow, Myron. 15, 16, and if somebody has to, I'm bid $1,600. 16 down here. 9 sold. $1,500 bid spider number 904 18 14. More of it. There's $1,000. $1,100. I'm bid $1,100. Bid spider come back. $1,100. And bid 12. I'm in maybe $200. Do you want to be 12? Hit it, I'm going to get time, get time, get time, get $1,100. Man, be time, proxies in. Not anymore. $1,300. I know 13. Hang in there, Sellersburg. 30, 14. 30, 14, 14, 40. Proxy took the lead there. 13, 14. Here to get 13 on 8. Hang in there, Jesse. Hang in there, 10, 13, 14 is on. He's still cheaper than the last one. Here to get 13 on 8, 14, 14, 14 on 8, 13, 14 on my mid par. Got any pesky neighbor dogs? 13, might as well do something about it. 14, here to get 13 on 8, 14. This will go over a lot better than shooting them, I tell you. 13, 14, here to get 13 on 8, 14, 14, better get 14 on 8, 13. Don't ask me how I know. 14 on my down here now. So $1,300, 069. Line number 18, 15. Here down there in the mind here 8 now 9. I'm bid it up 900 11. 10 here 11 away. I'm bid it down 11 my money down that bit down 11 bid
All right, guys. I've got to be getting on down the road today, so this is curious. I've never done this before, and so I hope anybody who comes back and watches will find some of this. Hopefully, find some of this interesting, and hopefully, you subscribe and like, give me some comments. I know it's after, and unfortunately, I'm not paid, so I don't get to do this, for real. Um, I don't get paid to watch this stuff all the time. I have to do this so when I can. So, all right, guys. So, thank you very much, and I will talk to you later.